students. Today we'll discuss second poem. The name of the poem is Fire and Ice. This poem is a short poem written by Robert Frost. The theme of the poem is man should live with love and be far away from hatred, jealousy and desires. In this poem, he tells about the fate or the destiny of the world, that it will end soon. It will end in fire or else it will end in ice. Some people believe that it will end in fire and others believe that it will end in ice. Before telling you something about this poem, I want to tell you something important. In this poem, fire fire symbolizes greed, lust, conflict, hatred and anger. On the other hand, ice stands for coldness, rigidity and indifference. So this poem is about the fate of the world, or you can say the destiny of the world. No doubt this world will end, as nothing in this world is permanent. So this world will end soon, according to the poet, according to Robert Frost. So in first stanza, poet rightly says that some people are of view that this world will end in fire, whereas others believe that this world will end in ice. And our poet Robert Frost truly believes that this world will end in fire. So in his opinion, this world will end in fire. And here fire means jealousy, conflict, anger, greed. And again I am repeating, ice means coldness, rigidity, indifference. So this poem consists of only two stanzas. In the second stanza, the poet says that this world will destroy in ice. Means if this world will destroy twice, for the second time, when the world will destroy, according to Robert Frost, it will destroy in ice. Robert Frost rightly suggests that if people will not follow the law of nature, natural calamities will destroy us. He also advises to live life peacefully and happily, and understanding and cooperation must be there among human beings. So now I will explain you the text of the poem. Students, just look at the first stanza. Some say the world will end in fire, some say in ice. So the poet is thinking, the poet wonders whether the world will end in fire or in ice. Both the things stand in contrast and are opposite to each other. These are symbols of passion and desire, coldness, hatred, indifference in human relationship. There are people who say that fire, heat and passion will end the world. And there are other people who say that ice will end the world. So now the poet favors who believe that the world will end in fire. Then, from what I have tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. So now the poet is favoring fire. The poet also tells that he personally is of opinion that things like greed, jealousy and hatred will consume the world. Means fire will consume the world. The world will end in fire. Now come to the second stanza. But if it had to perish twice. Now look at this. In second stanza, the poet says that if the world will destroy twice, the second time, the reason will be ice now. Now the reason is ice. I think I know enough of hate. Now the poet compares ice with hatred. To say that for destruction ice is also great. For destruction, ice is also great. Means the whole world is on the brink of destruction due to hatred. Man has become self-centered, mean. So the poet thinks ice or hatred is also sufficient for the destruction of the world. Ice and hatred are also sufficient for the destruction of the world. To say that the destruction ice is also great and would suffice. Means suffice here means sufficient. And in this stanza, perish means destroy. Then suffice means destruction. So the poet thinks that ice or hatred is sufficient for the destruction of the world. In the end, he also suggests to live together with love, understanding, and cooperation, as nature wants us. If people will not follow the law of nature, then natural calamities will destroy us. Thank you. Have a nice day.